Here's how you're gonna increase the value of your property. All right, everyone, I'm so excited about this video today. Let me tell you why, okay? Right now, the hottest thing that's going across America right now is this thing called ADU, and it stands for Auxiliary Dwelling Unit. Everywhere across the United States, especially in the most dense area, the city right now is going through a thing called short of home. They have a lack of inventory for houses to buy and a lack of inventory for a house to rent. And that's why the city right now, right, all across America, is allowing on single family zoning to put a ADU in the backyard or the side yard, depending on where the room is at, so that people can actually, have a place to rent that's more affordable, or they can actually buy a property, live in the front, and then rent the back out for their family. Or in Seattle, we have two separate tax ID number. We can sell it separately, and now California got that, and I promise you, all across America, you guys are gonna be able to put ADU, and soon gonna get two separate tax ID number and sell it separately. Now, this right now, in my opinion, if you're gonna own rental property, this is gonna be the new cash flow game, the new cash flow strategy, especially in the higher market. I was just in Maui, and I realized down there, they do an ADU, this is how they cash flow in that area. California, they're doing the same thing, Seattle doing the same thing, and now this is happening now in New York, in Jersey, they allow ADU because it's so expensive and people need to do this kind of stuff if they want to cash flow. And this is why today, I'm gonna give you guys a tour around Seattle and show you some of the ADU we are actually starting, in the process and ending, and then do a whole breakdown on what it costs to build an ADU right now. So you guys ready? Let's go. We're here today because you want to know, everybody been asking me, what is the cost breakdown to do an ADU? Okay, so I'm gonna break it down for you right now, okay? The first thing we gotta figure out what the soft cost. Soft cost is plan, permit, survey, all that kind of stuff before you even start digging the ground and start building. So you guys see this property here? This property I bought, it's all fully remodeled and I was rented now, and I've been waiting for permits. Well, I got permits recently for this. This is where we're gonna build a 1,000 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2-bath ADU. This is where it's going. So let me tell you the soft cost, all right, on getting this thing ready. Soft cost consists of plan, permit, survey, and in Seattle, if you're gonna do an ADU and you get separate tax ID number, we call that condoizing, right? This is how you condoize and get it separate address, separate tax ID numbers, you can sell it separately. So here we go, soft cost. First thing is, you need to get a survey. Survey right now is costing about $3,500. And then you're gonna get an architect to draw the plan, which is $8,500. You gotta get structural engineer, which is about $5,000. Then you gotta get permits, right? Which is about $5,000. That's roughly about $22,000. And then all the condoizing, right? The survey, all the documents that go with it, it's about $10,000. So the soft cost to get this ready to build, it's about $32,000. Once I have all that in my hand, now I can start building. I have that now, so we're gonna start building soon. On this street, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 dadu that I'm putting on the street, because on this street right here I'm standing on, I have basically 8 property. And behind some of those property, we're gonna put 4 ADU in the back. Each one of them, each one of the houses have ADU. So this one block, I'm gonna have probably about 12 property on this one block. Ain't that crazy? Now, this is how you increase value in Seattle, okay? That house belonged to us, and that's where we shaved off and we built that ADU. Before, they make you keep the house, put the ADU, but you only got one tax ID number. Today, we have 2 separate tax ID number and we can sell it separately. That's the game changer. California just got that approved. So this is not a house with an extra house in the backyard. This is a house and a house. You understand? 2 separate property. They can sell it separately anytime, okay? This is where the ARV and the value, bam, go out the roof. So that house is appraised at one property. This one here is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,000 square feet. I can sell this today for roughly $650,000 to $700,000 if I want to, okay? You see roughly what it costs to build a 1,000 square foot, roughly about $350,000 in Seattle. Look at that, $350,000 and $650,000, $700,000, that's almost $350,000 equity of one play. This is how we increase our value in real estate in Seattle, okay? You guys, when I bought this, it was just a backyard. Who would have thought you could actually put another property on, increase another $350,000 equity on the whole damn thing? That's crazy. So this is why I'm doing more of this today than even multifamily and apartment building, because I make killer money on this. Now, this is why I'm telling you, if you guys right now live in a city where they allow ADU, but you don't have separate tax ID number, it's coming. Because Seattle took 3 years for them to get this right here. So soon you all get it because all city council talk to each other. And this is how I'm increasing a lot of my value in Seattle. And this is the people in California and all my students. That's how they're increasing their value in California, okay? All right, let me talk a little bit about rent. Typically, depending on how we design a property, how the lot configure, for 1,000 square feet, we can get a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and they rent anywhere between probably $2,700 to $3,000 for 1,000 square feet. Yes. Depending on the layout, I also have sites I'm doing right now that are 3-bedroom for 1,000 square feet unit. And they go for anywhere between probably $3,200 all the way to $4,000. And again, that's depending on the layout, the site, right? But you gotta get at least 3-bedroom. You wanna get $3,200 to $4,000 and depending on the location. But that's the kind of money we make. This is why I'm saying, this, you guys, is the new cash flow game, especially if you live in the expensive area. If you live in a more affordable area, rent's gonna be a little lower, but you're killing it. Think about this. If it costs me $350,000 to build this and I get $3,500 in rent, that's a 1% rule of thumb in real estate. Where can you get that in Seattle or any expensive area? This is the new game plan, baby. This is what they're doing in Maui and other expensive area. So if you guys right now are allowing ADU, okay, you better get on this game, baby, because this is the new thing now for the next probably 10 years down the road. Easy. All right, you guys, now I'm gonna do a complete breakdown on what it costs to actually build a 1,000 square foot ADU. Now, I got the whole list here, so I'm gonna read off it, okay? But I'm not gonna read every single item because it's a lot of items. But I'm gonna actually give you guys basically categories on what each category costs roughly, okay? That way at the end, you're gonna see the total cost, what it costs to build this, all right? Let's do this. First category is called general condition. General condition consists of stuff like insurance and security, water fee, sewage and septic fee, if there's anything there, temporary fence, honey buckets, all these miscellaneous, that's $49,000. Next category, it's called site work. Site work consists of fine grading, dry utility, sewer getting connected, storm getting connected, rockery, fence, traffic control, street lighting, any of that is in that category, and the site work is $45,500, okay? All right, next category. This is concrete. What consists of the concrete is foundation, labor and material, foundation hardware, steel reinforcing, concrete pump, slab reinforcement, sidewalk, curb, all that stuff, okay? That's $14,000. Metal consists of metal railings and gutter, which is $1,000, okay? All right, next category is wood and plastic. Framing labor, framing lumber, truss, framing hardware, siding, deck, staircases, shelving, cabinets, all that is roughly about $60,500. Next category, doors and window, garage door, window, exterior door, door hardware, which is about $6,300. Next category, finishing. Finishing consists of drywall, painting, wall covering, tile, granite, carpet, hardwood floor, $35,200. Another category is specialty, bath accessory, mirror, shower door, metal fireplace. That category is $4,000. Next category, this is equipment. Equipment consists of, if needed, generator, appliances. Typically, this is about $4,100. Mechanical, plumbing, rough end, trimming labor, plumbing fixture, plumbing, etc. Fire sprinkler if needed, right? HVAC, this is $24,800. The last category is electrical. Electrical consists of electrical for the whole house, any kind of lighting, right? Security system, that category, it costs about $15,000. So when you have everything, okay, it's about $271,100. Call it $271,000. Now, for disclosure, this is what it costs, okay? If you were to be the general contractor yourself, you don't have to pay a general contracting fee. They usually charge anywhere between 10 to 20%. You gotta add that on top of this price, okay? If you go through a bank, sometimes a bank says, I need to put some contingency. They might have you put down 5% contingency. So you gotta add that contingency on top of this number. You gotta add sales tax on this number. So that's why when I say to you guys, in Seattle, it roughly costs anywhere between probably $300 to maybe $375,000. And also depend how much money you wanna spend on landscaping too, because that costs a lot of money. I know people have spent anywhere between $300,000 to $400,000. If you say somewhere around $350,000, that's what it could cost to build a 1,000 square foot ADU around the Seattle area. All right, you guys, that's a wrap. if you guys enjoyed this whole video and you have any question about what it takes to do ADU in your area, what it costs, how much you rent out for, when is the separate tax lien numbers coming, leave it in the comment. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm teaching a lot of my students in Springboard all across America how to do this ADU game, because this is the new game changer, baby. So if you have any question, leave it in the comment, okay? Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If you have not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button for me, because we want to get to 1 million subscribers here soon, all right? But until then, you guys, we'll see y'all soon.